these accounts payable.
I make a motion that we approve accounts payable in the amount of $89,277.27 according to state law.
Is there a second?
I second it, and I'll talk about it. I have a question.
All right, Commissioner Sanford.
I think I asked last time about the payment for defects, and I was told it was a monthly payment, but I didn't see it in this month's reconciliation. Unless I was missing it.
I'm pretty sure
Is it at the bottom, is that it at the bottom, page 6, page 2? I don't think so.
Where's the health department?
Excuse me.
It's not on the list, it's just paid out of it, so, yeah.
Okay,
This wasn't included in the
okay.
It's on the check register, next
budget.
page.
On the check register.
Check register come out of general fund?
Yes.
All
Do-
right.
Do every, a budget item come out, on a check register? Now, you know, they put in they have to turn in their budget every year, like every other office has to turn in their budget. So we put some people's budget on the check register, come on the check register, they'll come put it on the council payable. We've been doing that.
It's just, everything that we have to pay is either on the AP list or in the check register.
Any other discussion regarding
I
that?
wanted to ask, going on page 1 of the check register, that second item, Cochran Coach, what is that?
That's, body shop, like fixed one, sheriff's car.
Okay.
We got an insurance check? How much was it?
Okay.
So that should have been like a wash, right?
That's $1,000 up for
So then does that come out of
We have
somebody's
no
budget,
time, yeah.
or,
That's from the general.
General fund,
right, but that count against?
the shared budget?
The sheriff's vehicle repair.
So then did we add back in the insurance?
As a received item? Yes.
That was, what we desired to do is a reconciliation of all the information that it reflected, nothing but good payout. So, okay. Any other questions, Council Payable? Call a question, motion, those in favor, let me know, raise your right hand, please.
Outstanding.
Thank you. You have requisitions, for you, 1 through one requisition. I have a motion to go for that requisition.
So I'm going to approve the requisition.
Have a second.
I'll second.
Pretty straightforward. I call question, motion, those in favor, let me know, raise your right hand, please. Okay, Glenn, we got a financial data before us.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Let's give you a chance to go over some of the particulars there.
As the board remembers, we approved an additional $400,000. That has been entered into our general fund, so we have a general fund amount of $1,723,990. The jail fund, we had gone through the jail fund. We had caught some errors that had been made in the jail fund. We turned over about $45,000 worth of receipts to Bob Bennett. The amount that we ended up plussing up the jail fund was around $17,000. So currently the jail fund has $23,097 in it. In our first splosh, we've got $324,683 left. I'd like to remind the board that we have obligated $480,000 to put water into Dry Branch. We're expecting a check coming back from our EDA grant of about $150,000, so we'll be close. I'm not sure we'll have in its entirety of $480,000. But the mechanics of how that's going to be spent is that we have to spend all the local funds before we can then spend any of the USDA funds.
Correct.
So we're gonna have to have that 480,000 pretty quick into that account. SPOS number 2, we got $854,262. The amount we're over for our total budget is down from $99,000 last month to $30,258 this month.
Okay.
And there's the various accounts. And that sums up where we are in our financial statement. I will add this, I forgot to mention that we've talked about this last insurance check for the sheriff. Sheriff has been lucky that we have not had any major accidents until this one. And we do not have yet a tracking mechanism by which we can physically alter the amount that he's over budget. So the amount that he's showing now over budget should be reduced by the check we just paid out and received from the insurance company. So we will, and I've had Instructor Garner start keeping a record of those insurance payments when we receive them, and that will be adjusted against his budget.
I think you answered my next question, was the system may not be there, but the manual reconciliation is being done, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. As well as the manual adjustments to our revenues, they're coming in, right? Okay. And that's indicative of giving me a full picture of what you got, where you are, what's limitations are there. Let me also reiterate that the EDA grant and fund for the sewage and the system, there are two other opportunities there after we get the one settled that we're looking at with interest to make sure that we get all of that grant used to put the sewage up up 96 traveling north to the interchange. But it's critically important that we have that funds to meet that water need up there in the north end of the county. And we can do it, I think. We can do it well. Any questions of what you got there for you? I understand also, before you anybody said asking thing, I understand that Mr. Bennett will be in tomorrow as well to review our process and procedures that he's.
That was the original schedule, yes,
Okay.
sir.
I look forward to that.
You said he'll be here tomorrow, do you know what time?
I don't have a time, I don't know that,
I would like to be in contact with Mr. Bennett, get up here, last, Chris told me, the chairman told me to go see Mr. Bennett, and I was questioning him about things. So, just give me a call when you come up here, so I come up here and question about the 15 deficiency.
I do want to ask one question. I noticed that still on these budgets that weren't revised, with zeroing them out, is that how it's going to be the rest of the year, or what's going to happen with that?
Well, we have a monthly budget that's manually calculated for them, but there's no line item appropriation. We sent a letter out requesting that, and we didn't receive a response back. So,
Originally, we got one, and then we had to go back and revise the budget, and then it wasn't revised, is that right? I know when we set the budget, we had one
right.
line item.
And from the last time it was brought up, a letter that went to the various offices that did not give us a line item budget, and requesting that, and I think it must have got lost in the mail. We sure didn't get no response.
Let me ask you this question, Mr. Chairman. You said that we didn't get no response from the department head by the line item veto budget.
What I'm saying, the line item adjustments that we were asked for, that we did not get a reply back from the departments that did not take the time to do that, or that have not done that. Mr. Attorney, you might have some input as to what can be required of the offices.
Well, I mean, we've been through this a number of times. I think that this board establishes the total amount that is gonna be funding the budgets of each of the constitutional officers, and then the constitutional officers have the ultimate say-so about how that money is spent within their department, so you can't tell them to spend this much in this area and this much in this area, you can tell them the amount that they have to spend.
Right. Any other questions regarding the,
Well, one more question. Since, the tax assessor's office isn't a constitutional office, why haven't we line item that at least? Would they have to do that still?
Right now, Ms. Catherine, they are working hard to try to get the notices out. You know, we moved the date for responses from December 20th to November 20th, and they are working feverishly to try to meet the new schedule that's been established. And I think they're gonna be able to do it, but they've not really had time to.
Go back and
Yes, ma'am.
it would be helpful, I suspect, if you could do while you couldn't really legally do a pro rata adjustment to all of them, could you, Mr. Strange?
Not in an enforceable way,
Well, it might be as a working tool.
right,
You might be
You could
used
do
as a
that.
working tool
I think so.
to review. And I don't, it's something that, again, you might look at, take the pro rata rates that we had and run through it and then put it down as a backup copy behind the official list for review. Would that be helpful?
Well, it's just helpful when you look at it to know what puts them over and what puts them under.
Okay? Well, that can be done. I would think that'd be a bit of a problem. Would mention to you, and of course, this is referencing Commissioner Epps' has got to, at the back of it here, it's got every entity, every account, figures budgeted there, and without exception, road departments, all the other departments, they're broken out and pretty much reflective of that.
Let me ask you this question. I noticed that, when we had the University of Georgia study, and they came back with their findings, we gave X number of people a portion that we budgeted $71,000. We took, phase 3, which was $71,000. Phase 1 of phase 3, which was, we took the lowest, which was $71,000. So, and we went back and from January, and we paid another employee back pay. That came out, that budget, what we budgeted $71,000 for that.
71,000 Commissioner Bryant was budgeted at the beginning of the year.
That's what I'm saying.
It was a,
It was where you had A, B, and C, that you could choose A, B, and C. And I think we chose the lowest one was $71,000, and we put the $71,000 in the budget.
indeed, yeah.
And what I'm saying is that, did that $71,000 cover all of those employees?
It covered the implementation of the position description and pay rate identified at that level by the university, of those that took part. You might remember that some chose not to take part.
I know, but those that some did. Let me ask you this question then, Mr. Chairman. Jared Brown, did your employee get a raise on their check?
No. Commissioner Bryant, let's keep focused in on the financial review and all of this.
That's
We
what I
want
was
to move
trying
on for a second time.
That's what I was trying to focus in on, Mr. Chairman.
Well, I
because we
think
budgeted for
Judge
that.
Brown's office decided not to participate in the survey. I don't know for sure.
We went back and changed our mind on it and had them come down to do the survey and was told they wouldn't get a raise till the next time,
Thank you.
next budget.
Thank you. Let's move on to our appointments this time, and at this time, is Mr. William Bond here?
No, he won't.